A 13-car armada lined up on pit road, and to introduce the drivers, here's Ned Jarrett.
Starting shotgun on the 13-car field is Morgan Shepherd of Conover, North Carolina. Morgan, you said your car could run low on the racetrack. A.J. Foyt said he would go high.
Yes, Ned, our car works real good, Larry. That's the way we've set it up.
Good luck to you. Starting 12th will be Bobby Allison. He's been in all the clashes in the past. Bobby, will it be a disadvantage starting this far back?
Well, Ned, I'd rather have drawn a number further to the front, but there'll be time.
Well, good luck to you. And starting in the 11th position is another newcomer to the clash is Ron Bouchard, a New England driver. Ron, how do you feel?
Oh, I think we're all set. Hopefully we can get to the front.
Are you nervous?
Not really.
Well, good luck out there. Starting in the 10th position is David Pearson, who has also been in all the clashes in the past. David, what are your chances here today?
Well, Ned, right now I feel like it's pretty slim because they have had problems with the car ever since they've been here with it, but they have picked up a little bit, so how you know, I might be able to hang on and do pretty good.
Another newcomer will be starting in 9th position. He's Mark Martin, an Indiana driver. Mark, you look calm here before the start of this race.
Well, I'm pretty calm, Ned. I'm just going to take it by feel. However it comes, that's the way I'm going to drive the race.
He's one of the smallest drivers in the field. Starting next to him will be Harry Gant, who is qualified on the outside pole for the Daytona 500. Harry, how do you feel your chances are here today?
Well, it's, you know, as good as anybody's got one out of 13. It can be anybody's race.
Well, starting right next to you will be Darrell Waltrip, last year's winner of this clash. Darrell, can you make it 2 in a row?
We got enough Mountain Dew packed in this thing to make it 10 in a row.
Well, I don't know how that'll help, but you're going to need some of it.
If it'll all stay in there, we'll be all right.
Dale, you look pretty happy here today.
Well, I sure do, Ned. The car's running pretty good, and, of course, we got a tough field here, and it's going to be tough to win, but we're going to give it our best shot.
Go get them. Dave Marcus is also new to the clash. He's driving car number 71. Dave, car's running good for you here.
Ned, car's running good and qualified good. It's comfortable, so we're going for a win.
Can you win this thing?
I'm going to try.
Okay, go get them. $50,000 up for the win. Neil Bonnet finished second in this class year before last, and he's ready to move up a notch, I assume, Neil.
Ned, we're fixing to see if this little Ford can chase down in the draft some of those high-speed Chevrolets. We'll see what happens.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And another Ford product is Bill Elliott, who is also new to the clash, his first time in here. Bill, how do you feel?
I'm looking forward to it, Ned. I feel like it's going to be an experience, if nothing else.
I'll tell you, there'll be a lot of drafting going on out there today. Good luck to you. Starting on the outside pole is Ricky Rudd, another driver who is new to this clash. Ricky, can you stay out there?
I hope so, Ned. We're just going to, put the pedal down and just see what happens. It's just going to be the type of race we're just going to have to run a few laps and see how everything sorts out.
Well, a lot of good iron behind you there, and certainly a lot of fast drivers. And starting on the pole is Terry Labonte, another driver who is in this clash for the very first time. Terry, you got a bunch of iron back here behind you and a bunch of fast iron.
I know it, Ned. I just hope they stay there for about 20 laps.
What is your strategy? How can you stay out front? Is there anything you can do other than hold it wide open?
That's about all. It's going to really be tough to do.
Well, Buddy Baker.
The idea today is to get out front as quickly as possible and stay there. Now, let's meet the cast of characters. Jeff Bodine, still savoring his Daytona 500 win of last year. Rookie of the Year from Wisconsin, Alan Kowicki, who just got here with car trouble. I'll bet she's a bit nervous. And here's seasoned veteran Harry Gant, always in the hunt. And the next up, Darrell Waltrip, a man who has started in every clash since it began, a pro forma winner, with a new car, a new sponsor, and a new team.
Hey, Chris.
Okay, and this wiry man, Ricky Rudd, fans are still remembering his remarkable overnight comeback from his high-flying 1984 crash. And it's said that still water runs deep. This aptly describes Terry Labonte, a former champion who holds the record for the clash, and like Waltrip, on a new team this year. And the man of the moment, a two-time winner of the clash, who after winning last year's crash went on to win the national championship. The always rough and the always ready Dale Earnhardt. And the epitome of the Southern stock car driver, Cale Yarborough. For the first time in his career driving a car he owns himself. Go get him, Cale. And perhaps in the best starting position of all, a former champion having the outside front row position, Benny Parsons, whose talents include television work as well as driving fast cars. And on the pole, the leader of the parade, $1 Million Bill Elliott, the Georgia Flash. This is for NASCAR's fastest men of 1987, an elite group of pole position winners. Let's meet them. Starting last with a tough row to hoe is Harry Gant. Harry, you got a long way. Good luck to you. And a man who was Rookie of the Year a couple of years ago from the Midwest, Alan Kowicki. Sharp-looking paint job, Alan. Have a good drive. Then we have veteran campaigner Morgan Shepherd, whose talents are finally being recognized by those in power. Have a good one, Morgan. And then the man who was Rookie of the Year and on his way to stardom, a second-generation star, and Davey Allison. Davey, have a good drive. Dad's right there. Are you going to be watching?
Got to get after him.
That's the way. And the proud father of Davey Allison, a former champion and a former Clash winner, Bobby Allison. This is going to be a family affair, Bobby?
Well, I hope so. Davey's running good, and maybe we can run pretty good.
Well, good. Have a good drive. And then next in line is a man who changed teams during the winter. He's driving a car he's never raced before, former champion Benny Parsons. Easy today, Benny?
Oh, no, it's not going to be easy at all.
Okay. Next in line is the man who won this race last year, the defending champion, and he did it from the pole position, Bill Elliott. Bill, how tough is it going to be from sixth place today?
Well, it's going to be tough, but we hope for a good, safe race anyway.
We'll be watching. Have a good one. All right, next in line, a former champion and another man who has won this Clash, car number 11, Terry Labonte. Warm enough for you, Terry?
Just right.
It's right. Have a good drive, Terry. And then another Midwesterner who's making it big in Southern stock car racing from St. Louis, Rusty Wallace. You ready for it, Rusty?
Sure am, Chris. It's going to be a good day. The car's running good. It's a new Pontiac, so we'll give it a whirl.
He always gets the commercial in. And then here's the young man who startled everybody yesterday. Also from St. Louis area, Ken Schrader, who put this car on the pole for the Daytona 500 yesterday. Kenny, you ready for this one?
We sure think we are. We're going to get out there and get in the middle of it, that's for sure.
Have a good one. And then, now here he is, the national champion, man of the hour, and driver of the year, Dale Earnhardt, a two-time Clash winner. Dale, you ready for this on this cold day?
Been ready, Chris. Been ready for a year.
Dale, there's no love lost between you and the guy on the pole. Is that going to affect how you drive today?
I don't think so. You know, we're in one line and he's in the other, and depends on which line gets the jump. Last year, the outside line was the fastest on the start, so we'll see what happens here. We'll be watching, Dale. Have a good luck. And here's the man on the pole, a man who had a tough year last year. He won the IROC championship, Jeff Bodine. Jeff, you know, you and Dale have not been getting along too well. We're going to see any skirmishing on the track today? What did he say?
Oh, no, come on.
No, I hope not. No, Dale and I, we're just tough competitors, and when you have two tough guys together, they're going to bump and scrape a little bit.
Okay,
we might see a little today.
We're on a tight schedule. Good luck, Jeff. 13 strong to find out just who is the fastest of the fast. Let's meet them. National champion Bill Elliott. He's had a tough break Friday. Broke his left wrist in 2 places. Bill, you up for 20 laps?
Well, I don't know. I'm going to run as long as I can and see how it feels. I feel like if I jeopardize any of the other drivers, I'm just going to come in.
Good luck to you, Bill. A man who's really got some momentum going for him, winner of 4 of the last 5 races, Rusty Wallace. The momentum still holding?
I believe so, Chris. I'm excited about starting the Busch Clash. It's an elite race to be in, and proud to be here.
Good luck, Rusty. Mark Martin, 11 years ago, he won his first racing championship at age 19. He's in the Clash. And then we have Morgan Shepherd. Last year he drove for 5 teams, and this year Morgan's got a car he can call his own. Rick Wilson, the only Floridian in the race. Rick, you got a lot of fans here rooting for you. Have a good drive. And then we have Alan Kowicki, the Wisconsin collegian whose career is really on the ascendancy. Dark glasses, Alan. And then Davey Allison, the son of the man who won the Daytona 500 last year, Bobby Allison. How's Bobby feeling, Davey?
Well, he's coming along real good, Chris, and he's up there watching us on TV today and got his fingers crossed for us.
Well, that's good. Good to see you, Davey. And then we have Rick Mast, the man who got lucky. Rick, a little bit strange for you up here. You ready for it?
Chris, I knocked 4 cars off the road coming to the racetrack this morning. I'm in the right frame of mind for this race.
There you go. And here's a man, a familiar name, but not really a familiar face. Jeff Bodine, you in the cough drop business now?
No, Bodine brother, not Smith brothers. I'm a Bodine brother, Chris. You're getting old.
Okay, there you go. It's fun. And here's Terry Labonte, a former winner of the Clash, but this year in a Ford, drove a Chevy before. Like the car?
Sure do. It's running good.
Okay, have a good one, Terry. And then Darrell Walter, a man who we missed last year playing Jack Benny. We'll probably talk victory later, Darrell.
I think so. All my crews are just going over now and set up a victory circle.
Okay, so. And here's Ricky Rudd, a man with a last-minute car change from a Buick Regal to a Buick LeSabre. Going to make a difference, Ricky?
Well, we hope so, Chris. We think this car is going to run a little bit better in traffic than, say, the car we had yesterday.
Well, good luck. And then the man who's been winning pole positions left and right, and so far this year the fastest of the fast, Kenny Schrader. You getting used to these #1 positions?
Well, we've been starting up here, Chris, and now we're going to work on finishing up here a little more.
That's the way. Okay, that's the field. So now let's go to the man. Well, our lineup is here, 10 of the fastest in the business. 5 of these drivers won Rookie of the Year honors in their first year on the circuit. Let's meet the field. Mark Martin. Mark, 3 times this race has been won from the back row, but never from last place. Can you do it?
I don't know, Chris. We're going to try hard. It's going to be a big job.
Well, where we're watching. And here's Davey Allison, a new baby at home. Baby needs some new toys, Davey?
Well, she could use a lot of things right now, Chris, but we got a long way to go.
Okay, good luck to you. And Morgan Shepherd, an old-timer who, when he's not racing, likes to go roller skating. Maybe get some silver skates today, Morgan. And here's Rusty Wallace, the new champion. Rusty, you've been on your horse, dinners, television appearances, public speaking. Now that you're back to racing, you like it?
Yeah, there's nothing to it now.
That's the way. Rusty Wallace, the champion. And here's Alan Kulwicki of Milwaukee. Alan, when you get out of the track, does that engineering degree help you?
Sometimes. I hope it does today.
There you go. Alan Kulwicki from Milwaukee. And then we have Jeff Bodine, a New Yorker who's been racing all his life in Chevrolets. First driving a Ford. Comfortable?
I love it, Chris. Great. Want to go for a ride?
Well, you shaved your beard. You hardly look the same. New guy. Good luck to you. All right, here's Bill Elliott. Bill, do you know that if you win this today and lead the 10th lap, you'll pass $1 million in winnings here at Daytona?
I'd love it. We'll find out.
Okay, good luck to you. And here's Ken Schrader, the fastest of the fast. Won the pole position yesterday. What's this clash going to be like for you, Ken?
I'll tell you what, it's going to be tough. We got the best out here.
That's the way. Good luck to you. And here in the research and development car, Greg Sachs, who got lucky and won the wild card draw. You have a good ride, Greg. And up front here, Jimmy Hensley, who helped Dale Earnhardt. Hurricane Hugo put him here. The morning paper, Jimmy says you're nervous. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit, but we're ready to go, and hopefully we can hang on to these guys and run with them.
Okie doke. There's your field. 10 of the leading drivers. And now let's go topside.